to all the amazing listeners out there. On behalf of the Reef Podcast, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for our future mentions on the new episode. Have a great day.
Woo-wee! We are back again for our season finale here on the Reef Podcast. I'm your host, Luis IPA, bringing you an exciting episode here. It is the season finale. I'm joined by Kratos and good old Lyrian. Thank you for joining me in this last episode, guys, and happy Halloween month.
Happy Halloween coming up, everybody. About another 10 more days.
Man, I'm excited. Thank you for being here, Lyrian. We appreciate you always being our Q&A, our little avatar here that you have over here. It's always intriguing, man. I love it, man. Freaking love it.
It's no big deal. It definitely gives me a lot of stuff to do.
Absolutely.
So I'm appreciative nonetheless.
So I hear we have some little trick or treats over here for our special. I mean, it is Halloween month, like I said a little while ago. That's why shout out to the people that contribute to make this possible. I want to give a personal shout out to the people in the description below on YouTube that actually contribute to this theme for the Halloween theme. I mean, it's spooky, scary skeletons in 8-bit. I don't know if you guys were able to hear or not, but shout out to that person that made it. It was phenomenal. I love that little theme. Spooky skeletons is always good.
It's a classic for Halloween.
Absolutely.
I prefer the Living Tombstone remix. The Living Tombstone remix just slaps. It's a lot better.
Yeah, but I mean, when you have like something that's 8-bit, it's always fun. It's always like little retro vibe to it. And we just got a follower on Twitch, so thank you so much, Genesis Havoc, for the follow. Welcome to the show. Appreciate you coming in for the season finale. I know a lot of people are excited to win. So I'm letting you guys know right now that the tweets are going to be fun, but there might be some tricks as well. So you never know. I mean, there might be some false questions, like some questions that we ask y'all, like that have been tuning into the podcast. They're going to be multiple choice. So, I mean, it makes it easy. If you actually guess correctly, we'll tell you guessed correctly. If you didn't guess correctly, then we'll basically just do buzz. You got it wrong. But other than that, I'm excited to talk here. So, Nightmare, I want you to go ahead and let everybody know what we actually have in store for the episode today.
Yes, we have some codes that were given to us by, I believe it was our last guest, for their first game that came out, Lil Sherman. We've got, let me see here, I've got the exact number here. 1, 2, 3.
I want to say they were Dapster Entertainment, Duckster Entertainment, I believe.
Yes, sir. That's correct.
15, we got 15 of them to give away today.
That's going to be fun. I'm actually excited that we're going to be giving away those codes. And also, guys, I mean, I want to clearly announce right now that the Reef Podcast, not 100% yet, but I mean, we might actually go to DreamHack Dallas this coming May. I mean, it's all actually like on the talks right now. But even if my buddies here can't make it, of course, I'm going to try my best to make it as well, because that's actually a close travel. But I mean, it's going to be fun. I'm excited to go because, I mean, it's not that far. So I can actually, drive out there.
And we are still talking to NOLA Cruise Lines as well.
Mm-hmm.
We're also still talking about that cruise.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun as well, because they have a cruise coming up in November for them. So that should be really entertaining. I mean, it's $500 for a whole week of cruise. And literally, it's one of the nicest cruises I've seen out there. So thank you for them for doing that. So, all right. This is actually the fun part where either Lyrian or you guys in the community have questions for us, because this is actually where you actually ask us questions and tell us hey, so how do you start a podcast, or what made you want to start one? This is where you actually guys come in and say hey, this is our turn to ask y'all, and basically you guys let us know, and then eventually we'll get to those questions for you guys to answer, so you can actually get those codes.
I think the biggest question I got for both of y'all is, how did y'all two meet in particular?
Oh boy, jeez, that's actually
I want to hear that story. I want to hear some stories.
You want to share that story?
I think you should share, because you actually have a really good way to share it.
So we actually were both part of a community called Gamer Union. It was actually just before I hit affiliate that we met. It was this man raiding into me that caused me to hit affiliate. I will remember that until I stop streaming and I go and have full-blown dementia. But this man is the reason I am affiliate. This man has been like a brother to me ever since. Um, we literally just we started talking one day and just everything clicked. That's actually how I became on the co-host on the podcast. Is he needed somebody, everything just happened to click right into place very quickly.
I say more like actually everything fell in place whenever
Yeah.
like everything lined up perfectly, because I actually recently had lost one of my previous co-hosts and I did not know what to do, chat. I literally was like, hey, I don't know if this podcast is gonna go on. It's hard to find somebody. I was like, you know what? Why not ask this little guy right here and tell him like, hey, I need a co-host. Can you help me? I was like, sure. What I have to do? I was like, just get on camera, ask questions, and just basically like have fun. And if I'm not mistaken, the first podcast we did, because that's probably gonna be a question, but I'm gonna answer it right away. First podcast that me and him did was actually with a very famous person too, right?
No, that was the second one we did.
Okay, the first one was with GNR Frank, if I'm not mistaken, right? That was the first one.
Yeah.
GNR Frank was the first one that we did together, and then right after that, I was like, "Hey, so we're interviewing Call of Duty voice actor," and he's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah," like right off the bat, and he's like, "Dang, okay." So I just literally got off the boat, and now literally you put me into a big interview already. Like Jesus, man.
No. We did one before him that was a big name. And it was I believe it was Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat, really?
I believe it was a Mortal Kombat style. Something with Mortal Kombat. I don't remember fully.
But the point is, guys, is that we've been doing this for so long, and we appreciate every single one of you that has been interviewed. I mean, we have a couple of people already in the chat that we interviewed before. We have Agua that we interviewed, first actual VTuber that we interviewed, which is great, phenomenal. And we have like so many people that we always want to interview. I mean, there's so many amazing people out there, and I always tell people like, dude, just jump in, let us know like, hey, I would like to get interviewed. We'll get you lined up, and we'll basically get the questions ready. So we have a question. Go ahead.
Yeah, we do have a question from Agua Mist. Speaking of Agua Mist, what are y'all dressing up for Halloween?
Oh boy, that's always a fun one, huh, to answer. So the first this is actually my first Halloween that I'm actually not gonna be dressing in a shark costume. I'm actually gonna be dressing in something different. And I'm not gonna say what it is, but I can tell you that it is from a game. It's from one of my favorite video games out there. But I mean, stay tuned for that, because I mean I'm gonna be posting probably pictures, posting things. But yeah, it's not a shark this year, fellas and ladies. So what about you, Nightmare? What are you gonna be? Are you gonna be Kratos?
I don't know yet. In all honesty, I have not planned anything for myself for Halloween. I've been too worried about getting stuff for the nephew and for the kids. I didn't plan anything for myself.
I say just dress up like a Kratos, man. Just literally just put yourself some war paint. Literally like just put like a little giant scratch right here.
I really could.
That'd be perfect. But you have a question for us, Lirian?
I do have a major question. It's regarding the backgrounds. Have we ever considered making pixelated backgrounds specifically for all of us?
I mean,
for the future?
More than likely, like, I'm going to be making a little pixelated background for us. Like, it's going to be like an office type thing. So, I mean, that's still in the works right now. I mean, that's why the main reason why we're going to start doing this, like, like the podcast end around the October month. Reason why we're doing this too is because it'll give us actually time to actually come up with new ideas, new segments that we can do. There's like so much stuff going on. Like, we want to branch out. I mean, we just started like this fall, we started our Reef Sportscast with ZDP, who's the co-host of that one. Shout out to you, and shout out to Doyle as well. Literally, like, we just started that. So like, okay, so we're starting to branch out. And then Nightmare has like something that he's actually working on that I don't want to spoil anything, because he basically wants to keep it on the quiet. He wants to actually keep it like, completely discreet right now. But if he wants to talk about it, he can. It's up to him, but I'll let him have the floor.
I will give a little bit of info about it. It is going to be called Nightmare Sessions. It is a spin-off of sorts of this podcast where I'll be sitting down with people talking about certain subjects that we don't really talk about on here. And we'll try to get guests in and stuff like that. I know I have a few episodes planned. Louis will be in a couple episodes with me.
Let's just say I'll be a little cameo, guys. I'll be like a little cameo.
There's gonna be some cameos.
Gonna be popping up every now and again.
Yes.
Like, you can't get rid of me. I am going to be here forever. You are stuck with me. How dare you leave me?
Don't be surprised if I literally pull a Toasty and be like, "Hey, I'm here. Okay, I'm leaving."
Toasty.
Yeah. Literally.
Speaking of that, the sad thing, the dude, I think it's John Tobias, the sound designer, actually left NetherRealm not that long ago.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, the guy has been around for so long. I mean, eventually, when you actually have like you're a game developer or a game producer, and you've been around for that long, credits to those people. I mean, it's amazing the fact like that they've been working on those games so long. I mean, who is not happy that we're getting a freaking arcade collection of a lot of classic Mortal Kombats with online battling and network backwards what is it called? Backwards netcode, I think it's called.
Rollback netcode.
Rollback netcode. I mean, dude, it's rare that you see a game like that, and I hope it succeeds, because if it does, don't be surprised if they make like a collection for the 3D games of Mortal Kombat.
I think it's in the pipeline, but I think that collection is definitely going to sell well because of that lost to time, lost media that was founded because of Mortal Kombat 3.
Absolutely. I mean, who does? Okay, so here comes the first question for a little trick or treat. Now that you actually mentioned Mortal Kombat, I'm gonna start with a trick or treat. I want you to start getting your chats ready, because this is the first question I have for everybody. I'm glad we talked Mortal Kombat because it is Halloween month, and Mortal Kombat is a perfect game to talk about. All right. So first question I have for the chat here, Leary, and you can't answer because I know you like fighting games, so you can't answer this, and neither Nightmare because you already have a code. So, question number 1, chat. What character in the Mortal Kombat franchise was named after the 2 creators of Mortal Kombat? I'll give how many minutes should we give him, Lyrian?
Let's give them about 2 minutes.
Okay. So, before the 2-minute marker, somebody put a timer like for us, so that way I'm gonna go over the characters. Characters are gonna be like the options: A, B, C, or D. A, Ermac. B, Noob Saibot. 3, Shao Kahn. 4, Sub-Zero. Oh, we got a winner! Woo!
Immediately. I was expecting a bit of a brain teaser.
Yep. But yeah, congratulations, Retro Lionheart, for winning. It was B, Noob Saibot. I'll let Lyrian take the mic here because he is a fighting enthusiast. So let him know about the Noob Saibot name, man.
Ironically, Noob Saibot actually came from Ed Boon and John Tobias' last name being backwards flipped. Initially, I believe it was Mortal Kombat 2 where, hey, we just put this random character in the game. Random secret unlock.
And since... Not to interrupt, you guys said Lionheart's the winner of that one?
Yes.
Lionheart
won the first code.
Sure. All right, Lionheart, you have your code. I just sent that.
And make sure you erase the code from there. If it doesn't work, Lionheart, let us know so we can send you another code. But congratulations on winning that. Go ahead, Lyrian.
Gotcha. And since then, the character has been a mainstay in not only just Mortal Kombat itself, but the esports scene. He's one of the most interesting characters, being the brother of Sub-Zero, who died during the first series of tournaments.
Absolutely. Bihan. Good old Bihan.
Yeah.
Like, man, I mean, talk about vengeance, huh? I mean, literally Scorpion killed him and literally, went ahead and said, hey, you know what? I'm going to come back and haunt you as a Spectre. And literally Noob Saibot was born. And what better way to have a character named after two of the producers of one of the biggest franchises, fighting franchises out there. All right. So go ahead.
Ironically, apparently, not many people.
All right. I'm going to ask this next question. This is actually not Mortal Kombat related, but it's food related. And this is actually...
hold on. We have a question.
Yeah, we do have a question, by the way.
Oh, okay. Chat has been going up quickly. That's why I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, Agua Misk, for me, is my VTuber inspired by Disgaea or some other game? Actually, no. It's not even inspired by a game. There was this little anime, like, Gaia Online like site called Tinier Me that was around during the 2010s to 2015. It was unfortunately shut down mainly because Japanese gacha game laws actually stopped the Hatsune Miku collaboration dead in its tracks and forced them to shut down the site.
Damn. I actually didn't know that. I'm glad I actually know that now.
A lot of the site was lost media, even like the internal systems and how the chat rooms activated. But recently, I think in the past couple years recently, somebody found a like Tinier Me avatar creator that was put online from Japan, and I used that for this avatar.
That's awesome. That's incredible. All right, are you guys ready for the next question here on the Reef Podcast finale? I mean, this is actually, if you actually have heard a couple of episodes on the podcast, then you might guess it correctly. It's gonna be not a multiple choice, it's a true or false. And this one's gonna make Nightmare and Lyrian laugh quite a bit. Okay? I know it's not the question that you're thinking of, Nightmare. It's not that one. All right. True or false? Does Luis prefer pineapples on pizza? Yes or no? True or false? Like not true or false. Sorry, yes or no. It's a two answer question. Does Luis like pineapples on pizza? Yes or no?
God, bruh.
Hey!
Dynasty,
Yes! Dynasty got it.
Look, okay, I was actually expecting 2 food crimes so far, okay?
Pineapple does not belong in pizza, damn it. I know Nightmare always says it's all about the topping, but my lord, it does.
All about the toppings. I'm the one
Hold
that
up.
likes the pineapple on pizza.
Okay, so Nightmare 1 food crime, Louis 1 food crime. I'm with a bunch of criminals right now. I'm with a bunch of criminals.
Dynasty, I did send it in a whisper on Twitch.
Perfect. Awesome. So there's your code, Dynasty. Congratulations again for winning that code. So far, how many codes we have left, Nightmare?
13.
Oh boy,
Oh.
lucky 13.
Let me throw one out. Let me throw one out.
Go for it.
All right. So this is a 3-answer question. This is a 3-option question. There is a European country that loves banana on pizza. Which one is it?
Ooh.
Germany?
Oh, go ahead.
Germany, Norway, or Sweden?
We'll wait for it.
Oh, sinful.
No.
No.
Yep. Okay, so some people have no clue, but hey, congratulations to Sinful.
Yeah, you immediately got it.
He would know that one.
All right.
It's sort of.
All right, so I'm gonna let Genesis know right now, because she's they're probably wondering what the code is for. So in case you guys don't know what the code is for, that's actually for a Steam key for an indie game that the indie game developers Dapster Entertainment made. It's actually their very first game they made. It's called Little Sherman. It's about a little tank that literally destroys everything on its path. It's a really fun game. I mean, I played it a couple times in the past. Really enjoyable. I mean, we figured why not? Let's get you all some codes and everything. And hey, I mean, if you actually decide to actually get another shot at do it, I mean, hey, another code for another person that you want to give it to, I mean, the more the better. I mean, we're only going to limit to probably 2. So if you win 1, you have another one that you can win. So Anybody else has questions for me or Nightmare or Lyria? If you have a question for us, go ahead and ask us.
Don't be afraid to.
Yep.
Even if it's like the stupidest question you have in your brain.
All right. So while you guys think about questions to ask us, I do have the third question here for the Reef Podcast season finale. All right. Question number 3. Which path do you think Nightmare prefers to take? 1 bear-sized goose or 100 geese-sized bears?
It's a good one. Haven't got it.
Hey, let's go. Congratulations, Havoc. You got your code. 100 geese-sized bears. He's just a brave soul. He just loves he loves to bite 100 geese-sized bears.
I do not like geese. I do not like geese at all. I will take the bears every time.
Oh my gosh.
We got a question from Agua Miss. Agua Miss is just hitting these questions. It's a bit of a kind of political one or serious one. What do you guys think of the issues that have been going on at TwitchCon lately?
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer this one. Thank you so much, Agua, for asking that. I honestly think that Twitch as a platform, if you're actually having all these phenomenal creators that have so much contributed to the actual company, you should provide security for these people. We're not mentioning names here because we don't want to actually mention names, but provide security for all the people in TwitchCon. Don't just put random people to be like, hey, this is the security we have. Hire actual people, because you're already getting a lot of revenue from the gifted subs, the bits, all this stuff, and you can't even provide high security to all these people that go to your conventions. I'm sorry, but if you keep this up, not that many people are gonna want to go to the convention.
And this is what, the second year now that they've had major issues like this, that it's news lines. They're hitting the news Friday, Saturday. It's insane.
What's even worse is, in particular, I think it was Amaru that was the biggest thing. They actually banned her entire private security detail because they were doing their job too good. Not to mention how they actually kind of have been also saying you have to use our security, especially for the VTubers with their meet and greets.
It's just ridiculous. They should actually get better security. You're already getting so much revenue from people actually getting your tickets for the weekend, getting your after party tickets and everything. My gosh, what's so hard about investing in security? You are a company that's actually owned by Amazon. You can easily be like, hey, we need some security here because we're already making so much money from revenue from all this stuff. They should definitely invest in security. That's all I gotta say about that.
Their security probably was mostly volunteers, I think. That was the only thing.
Yeah. Their security, I've looked into it. Their security is basically volunteer work. You need to have a paid security force for something of that stature and that size. You need something more substantial than just somebody saying, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll help protect the convention." You need people who actually know what they're doing.
Exactly.
It's just irritating, chat. It really is, because it makes it actually not safe for everybody. I even heard so many actual popular streamers backing out from going this year just because they saw that there was going to be not that much security. They basically said, okay, we're not going then. And go ahead.
And not to mention, on the VTuber sphere, a lot of gifts given to a lot of the VTubers I think the only one that actually get away with their gifts is Iron Mouse in particular, because her agent dealt with that personally. Were mostly just destroyed or thrown away by the detail.
That's disrespectful. Like, why would you do stuff like that? I mean, it's really, really frustrating.
It is. And the thing about that is, I think what their thought process is, oh, one person used like a tracking device, like I think last year, so therefore everybody's bad actor. No, that's not even close. That's nowhere near close. It's basically throwing a grenade at a standing, not plastic, paper target at a shooting range.
I've seen less of a show of force from the military than I have with some of the stuff that's been going on this year.
It is insane.
But anyways, all right. Moving on to another question here that we have for you guys, so you can win another Steam key here. Are you guys ready for it? Because here it comes. This is actually, I know you guys don't like Mortal Kombat questions, but it is Halloween month, damn it. So here comes another Mortal Kombat question that Lyrian, of course, knows. And I'm going to ask my co-host here as well. Like, I'm going to see if he can actually figure this out. But if he doesn't figure out, don't put your answers yet, chat. Don't put your answers yet, chat, until he says who he thinks this is. Which character was actually not in the first one, not in the second one, but on the ultimate third one, Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate. But he was supposed to be like an error issue on the game. Okay, like they were not supposed to have this character, but they actually put it on the game, and they said, "Hey, this guy is an error. Like, he's not supposed to be here, but now he became a very well-known character." Was it A, Smoke, B, Scorpion, C, Reptile, D, Ermac? Don't answer it yet, Nightmare. Just put it on the chat.
I think I know.
Okay.
I'm not 100%, but I think I know.
I knew as soon as the question happened. Exactly, the question happened. I knew it.
Come on, guys. This is really, really easy. Okay, Lyria, let me ask you this. Did I make it easy?
You made this one actually very easy.
There's only two answers.
Okay, but don't say anything yet. I'm gonna wait for people to see, if they figure out. And apparently, Astro went to TwitchCon, and she said that there was police there, apparently. Okay, the option, Lyria, you want to go over the options again?
If I'm not mistaken, it is 1 Smoke, 2. Okay, my brain is not as good as I thought.
1.
It was Scorpion.
A is Smoke.
A was B is Scorpion. 3 is Reptile. 4 is Ermac. So basically D or C. A, B, C, or D, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Either one.
Can I give everyone a hint?
You can give them a small hint, but just try not to give it up. Okay. There you go.
How did you get Scorpion? Scorpion's been in the games since the beginning.
Not in Mortal Kombat 3.
Yep.
It was MK3.
Mm-hmm.
No, okay. So this was ironically misread as an actual arcade problem.
There you go. That's a hint, guys. Remember the names. Smoke, Scorpion, Reptile, or Ermac.
Like, it was an actual arcade, code.
Uh-huh.
for the system.
All right. Who do you think it was, Nightmare?
There it goes.
I think it was Ermac.
That is correct. I know nobody guessed it, but who do you...
we had Aguamisk. We had Aguamisk guess C. That's
Yeah.
D. Okay.
Yeah, D is
My bad.
Ermac. Okay, so let's go ahead and give Agua the code because she has not won a code yet. So congratulations, Agua. You won your code. But just so you guys know, it was Ermac, and Lyrian, take it away. Why was it called Ermac?
Because of Mortal Kombat 2, there was actually like a code that would trip on a problem called error macro. People actually bricked the system and thought, "Oh, that's a secret code. That's a secret character." It was It was actually spelled like how it currently is, Ermac.
And ever since then, Ed Boon and Tobias said, "You know what? Let's go ahead and put this character named Ermac now." Now that it's just amazing how they had so many little hidden messages in those games.
It was the arcade era. It's the arcade era. They were able to do that kind of stuff. What's crazy is Ermac himself has since been built up as a character who is collected by millions of warrior souls, all piloted at the same time.
And funny enough, we all played the game in the arcades. So we're putting our souls into the game to play that game. So basically, we created Ermac. But oh, there you go. Okay, look, Retro Lionheart going off with that.
Also, Mortal Kombat 2 is a secret character. Really, I did. Yep. I knew it was Noob Saibot in 2, and I knew in Mortal Kombat 1 it was Reptile, I believe.
All right, so let's go ahead and ask a Halloween question. This is actually going to be interesting because this one, I mean, is for everybody as well. Not my co-host here or my Q&A guy, but this is actually a curiosity. I mean, it's not like a 100% facts, but who's stronger, guys? Michael Myers, or Jason Voorhees?
Jason. Gotta go with Jason. For one simple reason. The last, I want to say it's the last Jason movie or one of the last ones. He has the ability to basically be a parasite to other people. Michael Myers doesn't have that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Michael Myers, I think, is just like a force of spiritual nature.
Yeah.
That's interesting and fascinating as well. I do like the fact that Jason can come back no matter what, but I should have asked like a question with this, but I mean, yeah, Jason Voorhees has the upper hand. I mean, the dude can never go down. I mean, no matter what you do to him, and he always comes back. You go to Crystal Lake, he's there waiting for you, especially during Halloween month. But,
okay, I got one.
All right,
I got one.
Go for it.
Which anime series did we have a voice actor from very recently?
Ooh.
Was it My Hero Academia, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, or Naruto?
That's a good question. Good job. That's actually for people that have been watching the podcast and watching the YouTube VODs of all the podcasts. We get everything on archive on YouTube. So literally, like, if you guys actually were able to listen in. Lionheart said Death Note.
I wish.
That'll be pretty cool. But
all I'm saying is Columbo could figure out the Death Note mystery. It would take him 10 minutes.
All right. So far, nobody has guessed it. You guys can still answer. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be... Say the 4 again. My Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia. Naruto was one. Oh, God.
You forgot her
I
name,
know
but
I had them, and my brain just went like, nope.
your brain just farted. What?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, dude.
Come on, man.
One Piece was one,
Mhm.
and Dragon Ball Z was the other one. Those were the 4 options.
That I would
Yeah,
actually
let's move
that
on
would
from
actually trick me quite a bit because in case you guys don't know, the most recent one we did was All for One on My Hero Academia. So Agua got it correctly. So way to go, Agua. Do you wanna give it to somebody else on the chat, or do you wanna actually save it and give it to somebody that you know? You get to choose. And we appreciate everybody that has still been checking in with
Someone
us.
else can take it. All right. Who do you want to have it?
You know what? Let's go ahead and give it to Lovely Astro. Go ahead and give it to Lovely Astro. Astro, Nightmare here is gonna whisper you on Twitch your code, and he's gonna actually congratulate you as well. So here you go.
There you go. It is sent to you. Congratulations.
All right. So Lyrian, you probably have a couple questions to ask us as well. So go ahead and get your questions.
Actually, I have another giveaway question if we're able to do one of those.
How many codes do we have left?
We got plenty.
Yeah.
Oh, how many?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left.
9 codes left. Man,
Yes.
imagine if it was still 13, huh?
Right?
All right. So go ahead.
Well, don't say that because they'll pop in and just be like, hey, look, here's a new handful of codes.
All right, what you got?
So this one's a bit of a pinball question if anybody knows some pinball. And it's not that hard. There is a pinball machine called Scared Stiff. And its leading poster figure is a famous Halloween TV personality. Is it A, Tales from the Crypt, 2, Goosebumps, 3, Are You Afraid of the Dark, or 4, Elvira?
Retro Lionheart said A.
I'm sorry, Retro, that's not it.
Ooh, that leaves 3.
Not Tales from the Crypt.
Watch him actually get A, B, C, D. Oh, look, he's raging.
Night
Elvira says Agua.
Agua got it again.
Hey!
Elvira. It is the second pinball table that Elvira has ever used her IP for.
Now,
Is it the second or was it the third?
Second, if I'm not
'Cause
mistaken.
I thought she made another one under the Elvira name too.
I believe she made the other one.
It was more of a digital pinball, though, I think.
Oh, probably something I'm not used to. I'm primarily like old school pinball.
Yeah.
What was the first one? It was before dot matrix displays.
Oh,
all right.
God.
All right, so I have a question for the chat here. This is actually a pretty awesome one that's gonna make it actually like Nightmare here shake his head like why?
Well,
Why
hold
not?
on. Agua, are we sending that code to somebody else or giving it to you?
Remember, Agua, if we give it to you, you can give it to anybody you want. You can basically be like, hey, here's the code for this game. I won this game.
Okay.
I'm curious who hasn't. Please speak up if who has not has a code.
That is
Yeah,
a
who
good
does not
question.
have a code yet?
Well, I mean, don't you keep track of the whispers, Nightmare?
I have them in here if I actually look, but I also sent some on Discord too.
Okay, so basically, like, just see who actually got one, so that way, like, and then put it next to the thing. Okay, so while Nightmare's sorting this out, Agua. Okay, so Agua says that give it away to somebody, because who can we give it away to? Dynasty, you already have a code, correct? If you already have a code, let us know too. I know Astro has one, Lionheart has one, Genesis has one. A couple people here. My
I was
lord.
going to say, I think everybody in here's gotten the code.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay.
SB made it. Did not get a code as far as I can tell.
Okay. Yeah, SB, if you're still in the chat, please chat up
Let's see what we got.
so that way we can actually get you a code. And while he actually comes back in a little bit, he's probably going to come back in a little bit so we can give him a code. I'm going to actually ask the next question. So, like I said, this one's going to make Nightmare scratch his head and shake his head as well. So, in Mega Man lore, who's stronger? Mega Man X or Mega Man? And then we'll answer your question, Lionheart, because I see it right there. And all right, so nobody has said anything yet, but I am gonna congratulate Lionheart already for guessing. X is the strongest, but listen closely, Lionheart. Why is he stronger than Zero? That's the follow-up question. Yeah. He thought that he actually would get it correctly like that? You have to know your Mega Man lore to think why you think X is stronger.
That's why I'm stumped. I don't know a single thing about Mega Man.
Hey, you know a lot about Mortal Kombat and fighting games.
It's because I'm part of the air. I'm part of the atmosphere too much.
All right.
I have played with too many people.
I'm gonna tell you guys the reason why. Mega Man X is stronger than Zero because he has unlimited potential. That's what the X variant means on Mega Man. If you actually read the lore, X means unlimited potential. If you think about it in a graphic scale on math, X goes this way, correct? And it never stops. It just keeps on going. Unlimited potential.
Let's continue.
And he does have emotions. He is right. Retro Lionheart is correct about that. He does have emotions. He actually cares about the human race.
Speaking of Retro Lionheart, let's get to their question first. How do you guys feel about the hate Pokemon Legends ZA is getting?
I'm gonna let Nightmare answer this because he's been playing this.
So I can see both sides. I don't like the fact that it's such a small part of Kalos that we get in just Lumio City. But at the same time, this is based after the games. And you get to see the exact expanse that Lumio City is inside of X and Y, where when X and Y came out, we only got, I think, 4 or 5 sections, maybe 6 sections of Lumio City being the largest city. You didn't have that feel for just how expansive the city was. Now you do. So I can see where people are upset, but at the same time, you're still getting the same Pokemon experience. You're still getting the ability to capture Pokemon, battle trainers, and move forward in a progressive state.
I tend to disagree because I'm gonna be real. If we're going by saying, oh, the scale of the city was not truly felt in X and Y, it would be hard to properly gauge that, given that Pokemon has always had that smaller map size, but overall broader view. I think Pokemon ZA getting the hate that it has been getting, I think it's primarily because people think it's not truly a Pokemon game in the sense of what we're used to. Like, the battle, as far as I know, was turned upside down to be real-time Dragon Quest 11 realistic mode.
Hey, SB is on the chat now, so go ahead and whisper him
Yes.
the code, please.
Okay.
Anyway, I think it's because of that switch to the real time and having a lot of the stuff that made Pokemon be more or less forgotten about or removed. It's kind of given people a bad taste in their mouth. And I personally think it's fine.
In my opinion, I only care about Pokemon, the original Pokemon Red, Yellow, Green, and Blue, Gold, Silver, Crystal, nothing else. I don't play the new ones at all. I'm sorry, but I'm not a big fan of the new ones. I'm more of a fan of the retro ones.
How dare you throw shade at one of my favorite ghost Pokemon, which is a living sword in X and Y.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the oldies. I love those things. I mean, I even ordered myself a Nintendo DS so I can just play hard gold and soul silver.
ZDP over on YouTube, still not better than the OG.
Exactly what ZDP here says.
What? Here's the one thing I will say. It took me a minute to get used to the battle mechanic. The new battle mechanic is definitely unique, but I think it should have been a battle mechanic style ever since the 3D games came out. They removed the PowerPoints, they gave it cooldowns. If you look at the Pokemon anime, it's more similar to that now.
I think what stopped them during the time was technological things. Because keep in mind, the 3DS was not even close to powerful as the Switch, if I'm not mistaken.
But then what's the excuse for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, Legends Arceus, Scarlet and Violet, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee? Those were all on Switch 1. The same mechanics are on Switch 1 right now.
True.
We got Dynasty here saying Pokemon Stadium. Come on now.
Come on, man.
Pokemon Stadium? No, Pokemon Coliseum.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
That's the better one.
That is coming out soon.
But okay, let me tell you this. Who could forget the mini games in Pokemon Stadium 1? Especially the Clefairy one. My lord.
I'd rather forget that.
The Clefairy mini game is just too crazy, man.
No.
Look, we talking that. Have you ever watched speedruns of the mini games for Stadium 1? It's insanity.
Yes.
Yeah, but I always like Pokemon Stadium 1. I played 2.
You know what? If we're bringing 64 games in, Pokemon Puzzle League.
Oh my lord.
Yes. Yes.
You want me to bring on old school one here? Pokemon trading card game for the Game Boy Color.
It's on Switch Online.
It's crazy though. Pokemon trading card game. They also got the pinball, right? The Pokemon pinball. You remember that?
Yes, Pokemon Pinball. My favorite spinoff of all the spinoff games they've came out with, my favorite spinoff still is Pokemon Picross.
What about Pokemon Snap?
No.
Hey,
I played it. I played the original. Don't get me wrong. I love the game, but Pokemon Picross, just the puzzle mechanic.
Interesting. But for me, all-time favorite game out of all the Pokemon out there, Pokemon Crystal. I'm sorry. I actually grew a really strong bond with that game. That game was actually really fun. I enjoyed myself. Especially because, okay, here comes the next question, guys. This is actually something that you're gonna have to guess randomly, because if you don't know this, that's fine. You actually get to know a little bit about me. Out of the 251 Pokemon in the first 2 generations, which one is Louis' favorite Pokemon? I'll give you a hint. It's not gonna be a major hint, but it's a water Pokemon. from the first 251, guys. Not any more than that, because I lost myself after 251. I was like, I can't do this anymore. There's way too many. Which Pokemon did Luis enjoy? Lionheart says Gyarados. The way he spelled it. Isn't it Gyrados?
I think so.
Yeah.
Look, we all know he can't spell. I'm giving him hell because he is my co-streamer for the
Nightmare Sessions?
Pokemon Legends game.
Oh, okay.
So I'm giving him. I love you too. Hi, we're still streaming.
Cameo! We got a cameo here.
Yeah, the little one came in real quick.
All right. So I'm going to let my two compadres here try to guess which one is my favorite Pokemon out of 251. You both have one guess. I'm not going to say anything until a few seconds.
I want to see what his guess is first.
Kanto, we're talking 251, so Kanto and
Kanto,
Johto, I'm not
Johto.
mistaken.
Yeah.
It has to be the water starter type from Johto. I can't remember its name.
Totodile?
Yeah, I think the third evolution of Totodile.
For alligator?
Yeah.
Ah, this guy knows his Pokemon.
Yes, I do.
All right. So that's who you think, Lyrian, for alligator.
Yeah.
Final answer.
I'm going with Goldeen.
What? Let me get my glasses off for
Mess
this.
With you, I'm going with
What?
Goldeen.
All right. You guys ready to know? Nobody guessed it, which I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. But it's going to make you guys facepalm yourself, okay? You guys ready? My favorite Pokemon of all time, of all the 800 and something, or I don't know if it's 1,000 now.
1,000 now, yes.
Jesus, Luis. Okay. My favorite Pokemon of all time is Suicune. Why you think I mentioned that Crystal is my favorite
I
game?
knew what it was. That's why I was like, I'm going to mess with him.
Suicune.
Crystal's your favorite game. I'm like, there's only one reason.
I live under a rock.
Suicune.
Skyvian.
Hey, Skyven over here says Lapras is only the real answer.
Yeah.
Hey, but
you know what? I disagree with that. Kyogre is the only real answer.
deal. But Dynasty, actually, his favorite is Lugia, so he was close. I was like, dude, he's so close. I don't know what I want to say, but he was very, very close of guessing which one.
Just
No,
lead me to
I knew when he had mentioned Crystal being his favorite game, there's only one reason.
Mhm.
Water type Pokemon on the cover.
No, but I just love. Go ahead.
Lead me to my dark and ghost type Pokemon, and I'll be fine.
Gengar.
Okay, hold on. What is the best ghost type Pokemon from the original two?
From the original two?
The original two.
God, it's been a very long time.
Can you make it multiple
There's
choice?
Not that many. There's not that many.
You can make it multiple
know.
choice though. There's a bunch of them, a bunch of ghosts.
Not in the first two generations.
There's more than 4. Come on now.
There's a total of 7.
7? Okay, well then you can make it multiple choice.
Because you have the Ghastly line, Ghastly Hunter Gengar. You have, if I remember right, Shuppet's in Gen 2, isn't he?
Who?
I currently have the Pokedex currently looking.
He
I
got the
think
Pokedex.
Shuppet's Gen 2 or Gen 3. And then you have Mischievous.
Mischievous is my personal favorite.
Yeah. Mischievous is good.
Mm.
But I've got to still go with Gengar being the best. Because Gengar was the only one that could learn poison moves.
That is true. And plus he has a scary looking tongue.
Gengar, Ghastly through Gengar, according to the Pokedex, is Ghost Poison. That's probably why.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a funny, silly thing to ask. Who can make the best Ghastly noise right now? Because we are Halloween month.
It's not happening.
No.
It's not happening today.
Ghastly. He sounds so funny in the anime, dude. When I
can't do the voice right now.
Ghastly. Now, no, this is the okay, chat. This is what really makes me laugh about Pokemon. Okay, you have Pikachu, you have all these Pokemon. They say their name. Why on earth do legendaries do not say their name? They don't say Entei or Suicune or something. They just go "Arr," like they do they do normal noises.
Have you not watched the first movie? Entei does not even care about his name. He speaks perfect English.
Well, that's because
third movie.
that's the third movie, and basically, like that unknown create an imaginary Entei for the girl that wanted her dad back.
Yeah, no, that's not even a real Entei. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
but
Again,
okay, if we're going with that, then Mewtwo, Mew.
Mew does say Mew though. He says Mew. But Mewtwo.
Well, we're going legendary, not mythical. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying,
that
dude.
leaves the
Zap-
bird trio. Yeah, no, you'd be right.
Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres, they don't say their name. They don't say Moltres or something. They just go like they do the bird noise. And then Suicune, Entei, and Raikou, they just basically bark like dogs.
Damn, you're right. I've never thought about that.
They are the legendary dogs. They are the legendary dogs.
Oh, Dynasty is the thing. Slowking could talk in Pokemon 2000. He can because he actually uses psychic powers to talk to the mind. Same thing with Mewtwo.
No.
No?
Slowking talks legitimately in Pokemon 2000.
I could see an Abridged series coming and we use Slowking. But okay, why does Meowth talk? Because Meowth actually practiced English. He actually had a book.
Meowth taught himself to speak human language to impress another Meowth.
And then got
it's canon. It's canon.
And then remember that Persian literally said like, "Nope, I'm taking her with me." Poor Meowth. Run. I remember that episode too, like Run West Meowth or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and literally like it was like them going to Hollywood for the premiere of that Pokemon movie, which literally dude, that episode literally like made me like concerned. I was like, wow, look at Hollywood, all deserted, all like.
I felt bad for Meowth after learning that.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, quite literally got cucked. Quite literally just for learning.
Yeah.
Bro got just shunned.
All right.
For no reason.
All right. So I know we have 8 codes left?
Let me see here. Yes.
All right. The final question we're going to ask of the podcast before we wrap things up. And before I do ask this question, I do want to say, stay after the credits, ladies and gents. Please, if you can, stay after the credits. There's something arriving in 2026. Okay? And I want you to stay after the credits just to see this. And then after that, I'll let you guys think of what's happening. But the podcast is going to go offline after what's happening after the credits. So you guys can message me and everything. It'll be finally confirmed, announced tomorrow morning on Twitter. But you guys get to see the trailer of something that's happening today after the credits roll. So this last question is going to be more of the remaining codes, okay? It's really easy question if you actually came tuned into every single podcast that we've done. And it's the easiest question that whoever guesses first gets the codes. And they can share with everybody. They can do it as giveaways, whatever they want. You can't give it to somebody else. If you give it to somebody else, I'm going to pick another winner. Like whoever guessed second. So we're going to keep track of all the chat. All right.
Louis.
Yeah. Yes.
Real quick, can we save a code for ZDP?
Yeah. I mean, more than likely, like, we can. Please, Nightmare, if you can, send him a code so that way we have at least 7, which lucky 7 will be perfect.
Yep.
And thank you, ZDP, again, for being part of the Reef Sportscast that's happening tomorrow night. I'm excited to talk sports with you and with Doyle. It's going to be fun. All right.
Sent him a code.
You guys ready for the final question? This final question, like I said, it's the easiest question out there. That if none of you guess it, I'm going to be taking off my sunglasses and be like, what is wrong with y'all? Easiest question, ladies and gents. What does Louis prefer? Cereal first, then the milk? Or milk and then the cereal? Yeah, even my co-host took his glass.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why is this a question?
To see who pays attention to the final question.
Nadia Deska. What?
Oh!
Lionheart got it.
Damn! Yep. And this is just a bonus question. You're still gonna get the codes. But whoever guesses it has to split with Lionheart the codes. True or false? Was there ever a guest that we had on the podcast agree with what I said? With the milk first and then the cereal. Was there ever a guest that agreed with me? True or false?
Lionheart got it again.
Lionheart's been paying attention.
I'll let... You know
Dynasty
what?
coming out with the true.
Okay, so you know what? We have 7 codes, correct?
Yes.
Go ahead and give 2 to Lionheart, 2 for Agua, 2 for Dynasty, and I'll save 1 for my older brother so he can play his PC. So that way each one gets 2.
2 to Lionheart.
2 to Agua. And you already got 1, right, Lyrian?
Yes, I do. It's
Okay.
in my account.
Awesome.
Two to Agua.
And then 2 to Dynasty. So Dynasty, you get 2 extra codes as well. So definitely, I appreciate you guys been supporting the podcast for 5 years. We're going on 6 years. Our 6-year anniversary is going to be next year, around the end of January. And that, when we get to that point, we'll be giving away podcast merch. But it's going to be in giveaways. It's not going to be quizzes or anything. It's just giveaways that we're going to be doing because the 6 years coming up, and we're going to be 4 years away, guys, from 10 years in the podcast, which is, those 4 years are going to fly by quick. But, all right. You guys think we're ready for saying our goodbyes here? Or do you guys have any final thoughts here? Lyrian and Nightmare.
I will say this. If you guys can, please keep an eye out on the Reef Podcast Discord. I will be posting the episode date for the first Nightmare sessions in there. So please keep an eye on the Reef Podcast.
Also, there's going to be a new segment coming for the podcast as well, but that's going to be a 2026 segment that I'm actually excited to share with you. There's going to be more info about it on the anniversary on the 26th on January. There's going to be another new segment besides Nightmare Sessions, which is going to be phenomenal. It's going to be another segment, but I'm excited to actually show you what's coming in 2026. I appreciate all you guys that have supported the podcast for so many years from the beginning and still going strong and said, you know what, let's support this guy. He's awesome. He actually has a good staff. I want to thank everybody that has actually been part of my staff so far. I mean, there's so many people. We have Elsat, we have Thomas Govins, we have Lyrian, we have Nightmare, we have Nikki D, we have Shade, Nightmare Shade, all these people, man, that have been part of it. Emperor, like so many people that have been part of this. I couldn't have done it without you guys. And I personally want to thank y'all for all the amazing support and being able to be part of the staff. So, without further ado, I'm Luis IPA signing off here. It's been a nice year. Don't forget that we're going to come back next year. Right at the credits, you'll see the date for when we're coming back for our next interview. It's going to be a Twitch streamer. We can't tell you who it is because, of course, the trailer is going to come out closer to the release time. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely tune in to our Reef Sportscast tomorrow night where me, ZDP, and Doyle dive in and talk nothing but NFL. And yeah, take care, guys, and we'll see y'all soon.
As always, today's episode was broadcast live on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. If you couldn't make it to the live segment, feel free to watch it on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and iHeart Radio. Links on the description below. See you next time.